Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1, and I'm not going to lie, I'm very disappointed, man. Glorified Stoke City have done it again. They've scored another set piece. They got us last season with a set piece, and they've done it again here. I think they even scored twice last season on their set piece. Do you get what I'm saying? These men have become something they hate. Do you know what I'm saying? Glorified Stoke. These men used to go to war against Rory Delap and Tony Pulis. Do you get what I'm saying? They play for throw-ins. They play for long throw-ins. Ben White was throwing everything long today. Anytime he was in Manchester United's half, he was throwing it long. Do you get what I'm saying? Set pieces, they scored again. And do you know what? This is a strong point for them and it's a weak point for us. Whether we don't like it, Manchester United need to address this because end of the day, we conceded 20 goals from set pieces last season, yeah? This season, first game of the season, we started the game well, and what do? Go and concede a set piece. And look, people can talk about a foul or not, but for me, Bayern Deer's just got to be stronger. And this is why we need a goalkeeper. Whether that's Onana, I see that same situation happening too, because Onana's not the best with dealing with crosses in the box from corners either. Do you know what I'm saying? We need a general that can just claim the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't go into this season conceding goals from set pieces constantly. Do you know what I'm saying? Because throughout the whole game, Arsenal didn't do anything, but they got their goal from set pieces, and that's all it takes. We couldn't score a goal at the end of the day, and I'm not going to lie, I'm going to touch on Amarin's team selection. His team selection today for me was very negative. Do you know what I'm saying? Dalot didn't offer us absolutely anything. It's not like Arsenal have a great threat on their left-hand side. They got Martinelli and Madueke. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you can be brave there. That's what I want my manager to do. If we're away at Arsenal, then fair enough. I hear the Dalot thing, but Ahmad has got to start today. Do you know what I'm saying? You saw what the impact he came on, and he done. There was good link up between him and Mbeumo. You've been playing him all season, all pre-season, should I say, in that position, and then when the season comes, you take him out. Didn't make sense for me. The rest of the team, so be it. It was either Ugarte or Casemiro. For me, they're just as bad as each other, but Casemiro wasn't really an issue today. It was more so Bruno Fernandes, our captain. Do you get what I mean? The goal came from Bruno Fernandes. And this is why a lot of United fans have the opinion they do. Do you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, Ineos turned down 100 million in the summer, and it seems like a ludicrous decision because when you look at Bruno's best performances and his profile, he's a number 10. Do you know what I'm saying? We've just got Cunha and Mbeumo to occupy these positions now, and we saw the quality they bring. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to get onto them, but Bruno is a huge dilemma in this team right now. He's phasing out Kobbie Mainoo in the team, and I know Kobbie's probably going to come in next season and Bruno will be phased out, but it might have to happen sooner rather than later. Do you get what I'm saying? Just because I feel like there's a better balance in there. I feel like we lose that balance with Bruno unless we dip into the market and we get a profile to complement him, because we don't have a piece right now to complement Bruno Fernandes, and that's a massive problem because he's our captain, and that means he's going to play every single game. Do you know what I mean? And it's not me having an agenda towards Bruno at all, because again, I'm not one of them United fans that hate Bruno, that think Bruno is the main problem. But you have to address stuff like this. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to address the situation today. Today, the goal come from Bruno. Do you know what I mean? It's just absolutely poor. He's not in any pressure. He passes it back to Euro, gives him a hospital pass, and we concede from the corner. Has to be better. Kobbie should have came on. Do you get what I mean? Let's talk some positives because we touched on the negatives of Amarin's team selection and Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United actually played good football. Do you know what I mean? We actually played good football. I thought Cunha and Mbeumo looked really good, especially Cunha. I think Mbeumo still looks off it a bit in terms of his match fitness. Do you get what I'm saying? I felt like he could have done better with positions he got into today. But Cunha is serious. He's a serious player, man. Just the fact that of someone that's got personality. Do you know what I mean? We was losing him. He was demanding the ball. He was trying to make things happen. He had about 4 shots. Do you know what I'm saying? He was unlucky in the first half to not score with Raya made a great save. Do you know what I mean? So Cunha and Mbeumo is exciting. We can go into the next game against Fulham with some positives to go ahead. I thought we looked solid at the back. I thought Euro was good. I thought De Ligt was good. I thought we dealt with man like Gyökeres, Glock 14, Mr. Brock Lesnar himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, we're talking about Sesko looking like Højlund. Gyökeres looks like Højlund. I tell you that. Gyökeres is looking like Højlund. Do you know what I mean? Clunky as hell. Do you get what I'm saying? He got locked up today. I thought the Dorgu was good. Do you get me? Dorgu gave us an outlet. I felt like it was lacking a focal point. I wish Sesko was fit. We need to get him up and running in the team ASAP, because you just saw there was times where we'd work it, we'd get to the box, no one's in there. Do you know what I mean? We need a real number 9. And in the second half, we were creating chances. It's just like, not creating chances, but creating situations. Do you know what I mean? Where if we would have played the right pass, or if we would have done something slightly different, we could have scored. Do you know what I mean? After there was many times in the box where we just threw it in there and there was so many ricochets. On another day, it lands to us and we score a goal. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, there's huge positives today. But let's even look at the stats. You look at the stats, we had 61% possession against an Arsenal side. Do you know what I mean? When you look at Zubimendi in there, man, we're talking about Zubimendi's going to have a big game at Old Trafford. Wasn't seen. Do you get what I'm saying? We saw him against when he played Real Sociedad. Wasn't seen today. Rice, quiet. Do you get what I'm saying? Arsenal were all quiet and they still won the game. And that's a red flag, and that's something Manchester United have to address. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't allow teams to be poor and get a result here. Even if it's a draw, let's get a draw. Do you know what I mean? We didn't deserve to lose today, but football is a cruel sport. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, Arsenal defended well. We're gonna start the season obviously with 0 points. It's not the end of the world, and I don't want to be reactionary here, because again, United performed well today. It was so much better than last season. Anyone that says different just has a clear agenda. Do you get what I'm saying? If we get our players back fit, we get a midfielder in and a goalkeeper. A goalkeeper is a huge problem, guys. The goalkeeper midfielder situation is just as important as each other. We can't go in with Bayern. We can't go in with Onana. You saw what Bayern did today. You saw what Onana done for the last 2 seasons. Do you get what I'm saying? Midfield, you saw Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. This doesn't work. Do you know what I'm saying? We saw it in the Europa League final, doesn't work. Saw it here today, doesn't work. We saw it last season, doesn't work. Go get me a midfield and a keeper and address this situation. If we get these players in, I feel like United gonna have a good season. There was enough in there to suggest that we are going to be a lot better than last season. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like the physical profile, the squad looks a bit better, but we just have to. Amrin's just got to build it in. Do you know what I'm saying? Amrin's just got to find a solution now and get us start scoring goals. Once we get Sesko in the team, we get Mbeumo, Cunha firing, we're going to be okay. And we get a midfield behind him who's press resistant, comfortable in the build-up and in the first place, and also a destroyer in there with a bit of legs, and we'll be okay. I don't know who that's going to be, but that's for Ineos to sort out. And yeah, man, let me know and we go from there. Do you get what I'm saying? Overall, first half was decent, but we went down obviously with a goal. Second half, we played better, but we just couldn't score. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal were great defensively, and that's why they're going to be up there this season, regardless of how bad they are in their attack and their open play. Arsenal going to be up there this season because they're so good at defending. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know if you're confident for the rest of the season. What did Man United need to address moving forward? What did you see that I didn't see? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, road to 500. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man.